another game coming to you here from the Card Academy, thecardacademy.net. Your place to go for Y Sports sealed product, Japanese English, and singles, Japanese English. Use code PIMP if you have a single order of $100 or more to get 10% off, and code MEGAPIMP to get 20% off an order of $200 or more. Alright.
Melanie, see, in this situation, brainstorm search, I would have an entire deck to search. You should be so happy. That brainstorm.
I heard that yesterday was joyful. I'm glad I just slept in. I looked at the clock, it was 9 a.m. I could have made it in time. I just decided it's cold outside. I'm tired. Haruhi gave me a headache last night. I'm going to bed. Hyun probably felt the same way. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, show it to my opponent, slide 5.
I feel like my deck has pretty much the opposite thing going on. These sleeves.
Drop 2.
Looking a little grody. Drop 2.
Rip. Okay. Alright. Draw for turn. Clock. Draw 1 and draw 2. Well. Sure. On play, reveal top. It is not a character. On play, choose a strange character to get 15k. That's not really relevant.
If it was a strange character, what would have happened with the top check?
Top check, it would hand filter.
Okay.
Direct for 2.
Uno and dos.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Make me regret this flop. Draw 1, draw 2.
Katsuki. Friend, surely. More than friend, surely.
Alright. Let's give this one the K power.
Does that card do that? I thought it was the brainstorm.
No, this one, it has, like, nobody ever uses it because it's,
Which one?
Oh, it has rest, give something 1,000.
Unless I'm going crazy.
I think it's rest one of the other characters. This card gets 1,000.
Yeah.
Got it. No, I trust you. I just got confused because I'm used to seeing that rested for brainstorming, not
Yeah,
for...
yeah, to give power. 1K power for turn. Alright.
Okay.
Front. 1, 2.
2. Sticks.
Alright. 1, 2.
Cancels.
And salvage.
Bye-bye. Draw. Clock. Draw 1 and draw 2. On play, pay 1, deal myself damage, search for a level 1 or lower character and add it to hand.
Looks like that has a secondary effect for
Its secondary effect is when it side effect attacks, choose a strange character and give it 15k.
Okay.
Is that what I want? No, let's do this a different way. Let's pull that.
What is that donut made of?
Shinobu likes donuts.
No, I'm just saying.
She gets sulky when other people eat the kind of donut she wants.
No, I'm just saying, like, that donut.
It's stretchy, I know. She's probably biting her fangs into it. It's okay. She's a vampire.
I remember that much. I've seen the first series. But I don't even know where it's at now.
So good.
Attack.
Okay. Alright. On play, give her 1,500 power. Second ability, reveal top. Strange character, add it to hand. Discard a card from hand to the waiting room.
I thought that was the same thing, but it was different. What you had before was an event, right?
Okay. Alright. When this side attacks, give her 15k power. This is going to be for 2. Okay. Front for 1. Okay.
Okay. Stand and stand. Draw for turn. Clock. Blue.
Okay.
fit anything?
No, I don't need a card to fit anything.
So the big question is, are you going to use Are you going to use your Christmas neon sleeves?
Only from December 1st to 25th.
Okay.
That's the only time I'm ever going to use them. You think I'm not going to use them?
It's right there. Specifically that card. I was about to say, she an open salad card.
1, 2. 2 and a salvage.
2 sticks. Level with that card. Oh my god.
Alright. 2 stuck.
Yep, it leveled me.
Side. 1. 3.
Sticks.
You still can't destroy America.
Direct. 1, 2, 2.
Cancels. Stand. Draw.
You put it in back.
That's not particularly what I wanted to see there, but sure. Fuck. Draw 1. Draw 2. First off, I'm going to play this event. Akuchinawa. Look it up to the top 4 cards in my library. Choose a card from amongst them and add it to my hand. Put the rest in the waiting room.
Does that have to be strange or just a card?
It's strange.
Okay.
It's a strange character. I'm sorry, I misread. It's a strange character. It's basically a hand filter. You exchange the event for kind of a guaranteed brainstorm.
Basically.
Yeah. Move this back.
Now a level blue.
Play. Oh, wait a minute. Let me be smart about this. Play that. I'm going to go ahead and play this assist. She is a plus 500 in front assist. Her second ability is, if the level of cards I've experienced, if the level of cards over here is 2 or higher, when a card comes into play, I may scry the top card, leave it on top, or put it in the waiting room. I'll double check that. And also choose that character that came into play and give it 500 power. I'm going to double check the translation. I keep misremembering that one. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I probably already have it, like, I love how I have the translations already up here, because I'm like, then this is going to be a problem level today. Yes, okay, so this activates up to once per turn when another strange character is placed from hand to the stage. If the sum of levels is 3 or higher, look at the top card of your library, put it either on top or bottom of the library, and this character gains 500 power for the turn, okay? So I'm going to go
once per turn.
Up to once per turn. So when this comes into play, scry, I am going to put it on the bottom of my library and give her 500 power. Play another. They all have experience. If this is 2 or higher, they get 1,000 power. And then this one has the additional 500 from this effect. So they're all 5/5s. This is 6k. This is 500 in front. So these are, this one's 6k, this one's 6/5. Climax combo. They reverse their battle opponent, search.
How much power do they get from the climax?
It's 1k1.
Okay.
They don't get, yeah.
So, doesn't matter. That one's now at 7/5?
Yes. And then this one's at, kind of doesn't matter, but. Alright. Front. 4, 2, 3. On reverse, search. Front. 4, 2, yes.
The show is really good so far.
On reverse, search.
Plus 3 for this boss.
Wait, what?
Huh? No, it's just plus 500 power. It's just plus 500 power. Yeah, that one they got right. It's plus 3,000 powers. People would start crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have heard.
3 plus. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that's referring
Well,
to.
25 seconds he'll.
David, clarify.
Tap.
Front. For 2.
Back up.
Yep. he's right for the 3. It's 3,000 plus 3,000 power for the Subasa's experience. Or I'm sorry, it's a level 3 for the Subasa's experience. But
experience is 3 or higher.
But there is, yeah, there's a level 3. I get it confused with the Shinobu because the Shinobu is 2 or higher and this one's 3 or higher.
What's their power on my turn?
They all get 1,000 because of the experience. So this one's a 5/5, and this one is 6.
It's a card. So I can choose 5 entities.
It's the same way that level 2 was.
Comes in.
It's the same way that level 2 that's in
Drop
my,
1, search.
system deck works. I can choose any card in my clock, so it can't
That kind of hurt.
There it is.
Yep.
Is that what I want? This is what I want.
This is the year.
Cancels for days. That's what the goal is for this deck. Either counters or cancels.
That's that.
Tap.
One.
Brainstorm. Draw 1. Yep.
6K, 5/5.
Red Stock's Hole. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Side. 1.
Hold on, I was saying because you're at 3.
I cannot keep these out.
Cancel. You keep trying.
Yeah. Oh well. Just gotta double down. That cancels. We'll try here. 1, 2, 3. 3.
Sticks. Level. That's not what I want to level, but that's what I'm stuck with. Okay.
Front. 5/5 to 5/5.
Okay.
2.
1, 2 sticks. Okay. I'll pick up.
I'll take the risk.
Stand. Draw. Where were you when I needed you? Clock. Draw 1, which is going to trigger refresh. This is supposed to be in my level zone right now.
Who's doing what?
That's supposed to be in my level zone right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's fine. Got other ways to deal with stuff. Draw the second. Refresh damage. Sure.
Wait, you're gonna allow more?
Pay 1. She has the following ability. If this specific card is in my level zone, she gets 1,000 power and +1 level.
So she is
7/5. And then I'm going to use her scry ability. Scry, leave it on top, and then I'm going to give her an additional 500. Going to play this character. On play, she gets X times the number of my strange characters. If she reverses her battle opponent, I may level swap. So there are 5 on the field. She counts herself, so she's going to be a 7/5. Probably should have used her ability on that card because I'm stupid. So kind of need to rearrange here. How big is that? It's 1,000 on your opponent's turn, right?
So he's 6/5.
6/5. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe I did that right. Okay. Well, if you have a backup, you have a backup. Front. For 1. On reverse. Swap.
Because she is a free mess. She key is drop a card.
7585, level 2.
And put them under a smart move.
3 in a pants, nothing to activate it. Or 2 in a pants. 2 keys.
So,
This is 11.
This is 556k front
no.
for 1.
It says that she has 0 markers.
You can only boost her up.
You can only get her.
6K.
Yeah.
Can only clock encore one of them. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but she doesn't have.
Alright.
I remember seeing you
She can't.
Draw
That's
for
the
turn.
reason I run the Mirari and the early plays out level 3. It's legit search from deck.
Yeah, I know. I triggered 2 of them, David. There were like 3 in my library. I was hoping they'd stay in there and stick as damage. That's why I didn't search it out. It trolled me. It's okay.
We got it in there, didn't it?
Yeah, I did. This card is. I actually think this card is really good. Actually, this card has an interesting shenanigan. There's a 0/0 that says when it's front attacked, you can put the 0/0 in your waiting room and play this from hand.
Okay.
Hey, Melanie,
And
I'm
then
being
it still
cursed.
gets it on power.
And she's a
Why?
backup. So she's multi-purpose. She's not.
Look what I'm going to play.
Oh, whatever.
That has to be Kantai then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. You're going to level 3 and playing Shiro anyway.
You're probably going to see.
A lot of these cards are expensive.
And
You're probably going to laugh when I play this deck. I'm not going to know what anything does.
That's how you learn.
Right.
That's
That'll help me with my set review for Kansai Collection, so.
draw 1, draw 2. Anything?
Last month,
Alright.
it would be
See
hilarious.
why we all complain
It would be hilarious
play?
if I completely beat him with this deck.
I know.
Because I completely beat him with this deck. Yeah.
I don't complain about it. I don't care.
I mean, this deck really.
Declares it, Melanie.
Huh? What?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I'm just kind of like, whatever.
You're saying you always complain about him playing Kantai,
But I never beat him.
but he never wins against you with it.
I just whine about playing Kantai in general. It's kind of, you have to understand, it's basically, draw 2. It's basically like dealing with Tula Brew at the moment. I'm so tired of playing against it that I just don't want to play against it. It's not even really that I have a personal vendetta against the set or anything. It's just, I'm so tired of playing against it that I just don't want to see it.
So the yellow Cinderella girl isn't too bad. It's straight yellow.
No, it's not. It's actually,
Rika and Mika.
it's got some really good shenanigans.
I got off a double Mirari to Rika. Or to Mika.
Hey, 1.
You're like holding half your deck in your hand and you're having to pay 1 to discard 1 to search.
You never know.
What are you doing? I feel like I'm pretty sure a Natsugu wall is coming out with 2 Shiros behind. Well, no, it's not because it's stock. Oh, that's happening. Got it.
I'm going back to sorting cards.
Oh.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just gonna move some of my stuff. Sorry. Try and move my stuff, not your stuff. Promise.
Did you already cut that?
Yeah, just whatever. This is how much I care right now.
Alright, let's at least make this happen. So, pay the 2. Visible heal.
Yep. Yep.
I forgot I had that in there. This is no good then. Alright. What's the power on that one?
That one is print.
Okay.
Print. This is 8k level 2. This is 6k.
How many level zeros do you run in that deck?
He's got a work.
Yep.
Okay, 1. So here, 5, 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, front. 1,
4. Man, I can't get a cancel. And I've refreshed
Well, the fact that it came
decently
out
well.
so early a little
And then you
bit.
get to deal damage because she gets reversed.
Reverse burn one.
Whoops. Wait a minute. I gotta level out of these cards. What am I doing? You know what? You just go over there as punishment.
No cards need
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
Alright, because that reversed its opponent, go ahead, rest, pay.
Yeah.
Minus
Minus
two
just
soul
minus
cross.
2 of soul cross. Okay.
No Natsuku out, so it doesn't matter. For 1-2.
Let's go. Stand. Draw. You know, that's just stupid. No clock. Pay 2. When this comes into play from hand, well, first of all, I can get -1 level in hand if these 2 cards are my level zone, which is why I said that's what I was supposed to do next last turn. When she comes into play, she gets this as a marker. And then when this card becomes reversed, I can either change into this card from waiting room, or I can pull it from deck if it's not in waiting room. On play, that 3/2, Mills looks it up to top 3, adds a card of my choice to hand, and then also goes on to has the climax combo to mill the top 5 for each climax deal damage, which is irrelevant because you have Shirai. Pay 1, level assist, has a climax combo I'm not running in this deck. When this comes into play, well, I can't really use that ability. I guess I should have used that ability on that. That's fine. How big is he?
He's just at 6'5".
6'5"? Okay. That's fine. Akatsuki's at 13, 14k. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, the struggle.
Climax combo?
I need yellow.
She's not side attacking, so I can't get power. This is going to be direct for 3. 3. This is going to be front. She is 5'5", 6'5", 7. For I think
That still goes 3.
that still
So
goes
for
3.
2
3 and a punish.
Wait, 3?
There's a climax
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
Punish burn. Okay. Then on reverse search. You know what? Sure. Look at that.
Here's a better question. Is one of those I got trolled so hard.
Oh, wait, we're in do or die time.
And then this is going to be smaller because even with the level assist, because she's going to side attack, so 10, 11, 5, 12, 5, crashing for 1. 1.
1? Oh,
You
yeah,
get
sorry.
minus
I
a soul
forgot,
in front.
I forgot myself.
And then
That glorious
at
little
Encore
minus
phase,
soul.
go ahead and send that to waiting room and change. This comes into the stage rested. And either by on play from hand to the stage or by change, I can look at up to the top 3 cards and add 1 to my hand. I'm going to choose to. I don't have to show you. I'm going to choose to just add that to my hand. Okay. Your turn.
Anything good? This will work. No, it won't. Will my life be filled with regret? We'll see.
Fundamentally, I have decks that are terrible. But
It
for
will
some
not.
reason.
Okay.
For reasons unbeknownst to me.
Light time again.
Wait, it doesn't make a difference.
I can look through what I have. I don't actually intend on using it. Are they first or second? I have Symbiotic Prism. But I don't actually intend on playing it.
or one that has reverse on it.
Make sure I'm not forgetting anything important.
Yeah, but are you gonna reverse its hand effect afterwards?
What other effects does that have?
it's a burn combo. With the climax combo, it gets 5,000 power, and I can flip the top 5 cards of my library for each climax revealed this way, deal a damage.
Okay.
I feel the other
So
side
this deck is about compressing, I'm assuming?
Yeah, kind of. Not. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever played a card with this effect, so yeah. It's actually more about milling, if I had to say anything.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cancels.
Even look at
Honor burst, burn 1.
One.
playing like that. That's why you're not supposed to play with your next attacks.
1, 2, 3. 3.
1, 2, 3. Cancels.
But you
Burst,
can
burn 1.
One.
What are you at?
6.
Oh, but that's a 0. I should have swapped their places. Alright. 1, 2. 3.
1, 2. Cancels.
Well, and because I forgot, they
like I'm
minus 2 soul crossing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have swapped their places. Live and learn, folks. Live and learn.
Yeah, but you've got this game because
You saw me grab one, you just didn't know I drew the other
there's
one.
just not anything I can do right now. I get 1 attack
Oh, I didn't realize.
because I'm not running a heal on this deck. Well, pay 2. Marker. You didn't give the Akatsuki's minus soul in front, right?
No.
Pay 2. Marker.
Well,
That's why I kept like what you in my
Alright.
I had Tokameki.
Hail Mary time. I'm going to use her ability when this came into play. Scry.
Because I could play her
Number of climaxes in your waiting room.
and I would have Tokameki escalated her.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
Rip. Put it on bottom. I'm going to cry.
Oh, this is.
Sure. On play, give her 1,500 power. Or wait a minute, no. Not going to use that. I'll play that. Doesn't really matter. Things just die. Front for 2.
1. That's game.
Yes! You want to know what I put on the bottom?
Oh man, I was a 2 out of 3 chance I would survive that.
I was like, he's just going to cancel and it's going to be game and I'm going to cry.
Man, well, you know what, that's my own fault. I should have put this over here so I could decide it for 1. I was thinking that, but I did not look at the level of the character across. So let that be a lesson to you all out there in Streamland.
And Shiroi is scary. If he gets a change in the power up set, it's gonna be even scarier.
That'd be hilarious, but I don't think he will.
I don't know. I need to get that Hana.
Because that, if it was just the anti-burn, they might give him a change. But since he has the 1k times level.
I was thinking about I'm getting a couple of copies of the 3/2 Nadeko from the first Bake set because she does heal on play. She actually has a really cool climax combo where when she attacks, if the climax is in play, you can draw out of your deck 2 more of the 3/2 that heal. I actually think that maybe just running a couple of those as a heal might not be a bad idea for situations like that. I don't know. That game, it probably wouldn't have helped any at all, but I'm kind of torn on the Shimikaze in this deck. I'm wondering with the Kuchinawa event if I even need it. It's nice, but I'm trying to decide maybe if it just gets in the way.
We got it off like 3 to 4 times. And that's damage you're taking out of your deck.
Well, and actually, I had seen 4 climaxes by the end of my first turn, so that was actually probably what saved me. Was the one Kuchinawa event I did have, and then
Wait, what was the event again?
it's look at up to top 4 cards, add a strange character to your hand, discard the rest to your waiting room. It's basically Camera from Idolmaster. It was one of the first variants. Yeah. fun deck. It's actually more about milling through your damage and just getting effects for it.
Like Cinderella Girls.
Yeah, it's more about milling. I'm not running a brainstorm in the deck. Something to consider.
Yeah.
No, well, but I don't need it because of the 1-0 event.
If you can get it.
And the Shimikaze.
Or you don't run into your own deck that shuts off events.
Well, I'm running 4 of them because they're the marker that go under my early play.
Yeah.
I mean,
You still sorting?
Yeah.
none of these cards are what
I
I
just
want.
swapped out with them, so they just started. I played a game. That's why I stopped sorting.
Oh wait, I forgot to stop the recording. Alright, let's stop this recording.